Hello, it's Wayne here from the UK Garrison. I am one of the PR officers behind some of the videos that you have been watching in relation to our members and how they've joined the Garrison. We're trying something a little bit different now, a little bit more interviewee format, so hope you like it, and if you do, please let us know in the comments below. It would be great to hear from you. So the first question is going to be the obvious one, and that is, who are you?
I'm Scott Fisher. I am a member of the UK Garrison and very recently just joined the command staff under the events team as an event representative.
How long have you been in the UK Garrison?
That is a good question. I have been in the Garrison since five years ago now. So it'll be 5 years ago I've been in the Garrison for now. Whatever that maths is. My maths ain't great mentally, but I've been in it for 5 years now.
Why did you join?
I always wanted, I saw a lot on YouTube and that, not of the UKG, but it was mainly obviously Americans. I saw a lot of the 501st, but on the American side. So when I eventually found out there was a UK branch of the 501st, I instantly wanted to join.
What was your first costume?
My first costume was the TK, but the Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back is my favourite out of the original three, so I went for the ABS.
Did you buy it, build it?
That one was a buy. I bought that one and it was all good to go. Just submitted and I got cracking right away.
Any particular issues, or was it just a straightforward?
No, it was very straightforward, streamlined, just through and through, one and done, and straight in.
You sound like you have other costumes. How many costumes do you have?
So there's the Stormtrooper, then there's the 501st clone, the 212th Airborne clone, Jesse, and that's it for now.
Okay, that's it for now. So the next question would be the obvious one, which is what's next?
I've nearly finished Robert Pattinson's 2022 Batman suit, and I'm also building a Purge Trooper from Fallen Order / both the Jedi Fallen Order games.
Where do you store all these?
I make space.
If you could choose any costume at all, I mean, if you could choose any costume within the Star Wars universe, what would you choose?
Besides what I've already done? I mean, it would probably be the live action clone suits from Obi-Wan, Mando, Andor. Those kits that they used, that would be really good to do.
What has been your best trooping moment?
See, I thought this one was coming up. Because the thing is, it's like I can't not say that one of the things was being allowed to propose at Star Wars celebrations. If I didn't say that, I would be in serious trouble.
You would, and I was actually discussing this with my wife earlier, and she said if he doesn't say that, she's going to kill him.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, obviously being allowed.
So you now need to explain this one. So for people who weren't at Celebration, can you explain what happened at Celebration?
So usually, regardless of where the venue is, on a Saturday, typically it's the Saturday that any member of the 501st who's there, regardless of where they come from, like Americans, Germans, Brits, you name it. We even had a New Zealander. There's a massive 501st group picture taken on the Saturday. I think it was around about 11 at London at Celebration, and so you had everyone all on the steps outside the Excel Centre, and obviously the 501st picture was taken, and then whilst everyone was still there before everyone dispersed, I obviously got down on one knee and proposed to my fiance now, for everyone to see.
Was it pre-planned? As in, did she know that this was going to happen?
So when we were getting everyone organised to walk from where the changing room was to the steps, she had to know then, because obviously Gary, who was the CO at the time, went to me and said, you're going to have to let her know, because you're going to have to both give consent to be filmed, because ABC Good Morning America was there and they needed consent to film. So But just before the kickoff, yeah, she knew because she had to give her consent to be filmed.
So no added pressure, the fact that ABC were filming you.
Oh yeah, no added pressure. Literally just before stepping off, you're being told it's like ABC's filming.
I knew something about it purely and simply because I was the photographer who had to take pictures of how many people did we have there? I mean, we filled the steps, and it was.
Oh yeah, we built the steps, and they were shoulder to shoulder. So you're talking a good at least 100, 150 people potentially at least.
I think we're probably closer to four figures actually. One day I'll sit down and count them all. From my perspective, it was a privilege to watch it. Yeah, it was a nice thing to see at Celebration. I mean, it was truly a celebration.
You know, a lot of people now at cons like recognize me or her, and then it's like, oh yeah, you were the couple that proposed. It's like, yeah, and it was like, obviously we saw like bloody London Excel themselves, like the actual Excel Centre's Instagram on their story. It was there. It was everywhere on that day. So it's just as well she said yeah.
So the next obvious question is going to be, have you set a date? You don't have to answer that one if it's private.
I stay out of that. I leave it to it.
Out of interest, how did you two meet?
See, we met at London Comic Con. So I was trooping with the Garrison in my 501st clone. She was just there as a punter in a Princess Leia, and that's how we met.
So she was already Star Wars indoctrinated before that.
Oh yeah, she had loads of costumes before she even met me. More than me.
Is she a member of the Garrison?
Yeah, she is. She's been a member now, I believe, with 2 years soon now already.
Excellent. I'll add her to the list of
the list.
People to nab for have a chat. The ever-growing list. Are you planning on having any stormtroopers?
It is going to be well, Star Wars. She wants it to be like Disney, so obviously Star Wars is part of it, but other things as well. But yeah, there'll no doubt be Star Wars stuff there.
What's your favourite Star Wars film?
Or Revenge of the Sith is my favourite, without a shadow of a doubt.
Why?
I watched obviously the original trilogies first, but I grew up with the prequels, and the lightsaber fights, everything in Revenge of the Sith was just amazing.
If you could change anything within the canon of Star Wars, shall I say, what would you change?
I would make it that it isn't so much of a massive gag that stormtroopers are apparently in canon bad shots.
I must admit, as a stormtrooper, I completely agree.
Yeah,
it is this standard. Yeah, stormtroopers can't shoot, but I do believe there was a particular bit right at the beginning where it was pointed out that we had quite accurate fire when we came to shooting Jawas.
And these last points, too accurate for sand people. Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
What would your advice be to someone joining the Garrison?
At the end of the day, everyone here is exactly like you are, just a costumist. There's nothing to be like intimidated or anxious about. Just talk to us. We're all human beings at the end of the day, so it is a great group to be part of.
Okay, two quick fire ones. Well, one quick fire one. Pineapple on pizza.
No. No. Just no.
And if you could have dinner with any Star Wars character in character, who would it be?
Ooh. Normally I would say like Tim Morrison, but I've met him, so I don't have to worry about that. So, no, Ian McGregor as Obi-Wan. That would be fun.